So at CES this year, we're showing our new cloud software. And what it does essentially is it lets you, there's nothing to install, nothing to download. Any device that runs Google Chrome will run the software. So it's great because it lets us automatically push updates. It lets us have the latest, fastest software always available for the user. And it stores all your STL files. So if you work in a group and you upload a file, everybody else in the group has access to that file. All right, so then when you hit print and it beams up to Amazon and comes back down to your printer, you can do that, somebody else in your group can do that. We also have this new versioning and forking. So let's say you made a wrench, and I've made this one and I want it to be really lightweight, right? So I've got 10 layers of Kevlar on top and 10 layers of Kevlar on the bottom, but then you want to make one that's like stupidly strong, right? Because it has a higher strength application, or you want to test it for some different way. You can take the exact STL file, fork it, make a version of it, completely fill it with Kevlar. Mine still stays there. Yours has your name on it. We can print each other's. It's just like, and it stays through all of history. Another key thing that we're showing off, this is our automatic fiber routing. So this is, you don't have to design this. So when you make your CAD model, you turn it into an STL, and then you import it. If you hit fill this with fiber, it automatically fills it with fiber. So if you're an aerospace company and you want to go in there and play with the fiber, you can. But if you're like the rest of us and you just want a really strong part that you didn't have to mess with, you can automatically click it and print. A few of the things that we're showing off at CES are these custom-built orthotics. So there's two new things in this orthotic. One is, we have this multi-material printer that lets you go from pure plastic, which is very flexible, like in the front section where you want flexibility, and then you can add fiber to the mid and back sections where you want stiffness. We're also debuting these embedded sensors. So the new software has this a pause functionality. So you can, at a given layer, after you've printed kind of the cavity that the sensor will fall into, you can click pause, and when the printer gets up to that layer, it'll shoot you an email and say, hey, come put the sensor in. You can actually take the bed out, put the sensor in, put in new wires, anything you want. When you click the bed back in, it's got 10 micron repeatability, so it goes back to the exact same place. So this first year is about iteration with customers to give feedback and kind of add in the features that make their lives better.